I'm Tasha from Get Organized HQ, and I am so excited to bring you along on my 7-step essential home reset. Now, before we dive in, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe and smash that bell so you don't miss any of the other organizing goodness we have coming your way. There's one thing I've noticed about my life and my home, and that is when life gets busy, the house gets messy. Now, that may just be me, but if you feel like that sometimes too, then you are going to love this 7-step essential home reset. All you need to do this reset is about 2 hours. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, oh no, I don't have 2 hours, I can't do this essential home reset, it is okay. The first 5 steps of this essential home reset, they are gonna get you 80% of the way there. So if you only have about 30 minutes to walk through the first 5 steps, you are still gonna be in such great shape, and I know you're gonna be glad you did that. But if you can set aside about 2 hours to get through the whole process, I think you are going to feel so relieved in your own home. One last thing that I want to note before we dive into what the 7 steps are is that this is an essential home reset rather than a total home reset. So I'm going to be focusing on 3 main areas, and that is the kitchen, the living room, and the master bedroom. These are areas that you probably frequent a lot. I know they're areas that I spend a lot of time in, and they pick up a lot of mess really quickly. Obviously, there are other areas in our home that we want to get reset, organized, all of those things, home offices, garages, kids' rooms, all of that, and you can use these exact same principles in organizing those other spaces, but for this particular video, I'm gonna be walking through my kitchen, my living room, and my master bedroom. That's enough introduction. Let's go ahead and dive right into step 1. When the house is completely, overwhelmingly disaster area has struck, it is great to start by picking up the trash. When you pick up the trash, it is a really quick win. I tend to leave wrappers of food that I've eaten laying around. I may have papers that I've already dealt with, but I haven't thrown them away or shredded them or whatever needs to be done with them. There's just a lot of trash that can really quickly accumulate. It's a really quick win. It doesn't take a lot of thought. It doesn't take a lot of effort. Just take a trash bag with you, pick up all that trash. And I think you'll see right away, you're already starting to have a little bit more breathing room and see a little bit more space. The second thing that you should do whenever you're going through this essential home reset is to move anything that is large and obviously out of place back to where it goes. So for me, that was the dining room table and one of our living room chairs. They had both gotten moved for various purposes out of where they belonged, and I just needed to drag them back to where they belong. There was a really big stack of books on the dining room table, and I could go ahead and set those over by the bookshelf. So don't limit yourself, as you're doing this. If you see a piece of trash that you missed, go ahead and pick that up. Or if it's really easy to put the remote back where it goes, go ahead and do that. You don't have to wait until, oh, I think that's step 4, I better not do it yet. Not at all. Go ahead and tidy as you go along. It'll only make it easier in the long run. But for step 2, really focus on getting the big things put back where they go. Step 3 is to collect all of the dirty laundry. Laundry just seems to have this magical way of multiplying, so go ahead and gather it up. If you want to wash your sheets, go ahead and take them off the bed. If you want to wash towels, go ahead and get them out of the bathroom. Pick up all of the laundry. If you can, go ahead and start a load of laundry right now, but at least get it into the laundry basket or into the laundry room, wherever it goes, so it's off of the floor. After you've collected the laundry, go ahead and make the bed. Making a bed is a really quick win that is going to make your bedroom look probably 10 times cleaner just by spending about, 3 minutes or so to make the bed. It does not take very long at all. It is so nice to crawl into a made bed in the evening instead of having to straighten out all the blankets just when all you want to do is go to sleep, and it is really going to help. If you only have 1 pair of sheets and those are in the laundry, then you can save this step for later. That is okay, but if you can, go ahead, make that bed. Quick recap before we dive into step 5. So far, we have collected the trash, we have moved big things back where they go, done some very surface level tidying, getting furniture put back away. We have collected the laundry, hopefully gotten a load started, and we've made the bed. You can probably do all 4 of those action items in 15 minutes or less. And I would bet that right now your house is already looking so much more peaceful, relaxed, clean and usable. But there is still some work to do. Step 5 is to go ahead and tidy up. This is doing a bit more fine-tuning. I would say don't worry about dishes right now, and don't worry about sorting laundry right now. But anything that's kind of out of place. If there are dishes in the living room, go ahead and move them to the kitchen by the sink. If you have books that you need to put back onto the bookshelf, or movies that need put away, or video game controllers, go ahead and get all of those little items put back away where they go with some basic tidying. And once you do this, you're gonna be in pretty great shape. Probably you have dishes and laundry left for you to do after you've done this tidy up step. If you're one of the ones who you only had about 30 minutes, this may be where you stop, and that is absolutely okay. Whenever you have a little bit more time, the dishes and the laundry, they're ready for you to come back. It's already in place. You can dive straight into doing the dishes instead of having to go through all of these steps again. But if you have a little bit longer, now in step 6 is when you're gonna wanna go ahead and wash the dishes. Now for me, this takes a little while. Our dishwasher doesn't really get things clean, so we hand wash all of our dishes, which I used to think could not be done, but it can be done. So if you are in a situation without a dishwasher, I am right there with you, and I absolutely feel that. But whether you're loading them into a dishwasher, hand washing, whatever it may be, getting those dishes done is going to be such a load off your shoulders. The most important thing, I think, when doing dishes is to get them put away after they're washed. I am so good at either washing the dishes, or my husband, he's so helpful and washes the dishes so often for me, and they get spread all over the kitchen, ready for me to put away, and I don't get them put away. And that is one of the telltale signs that the entire house is about to go downhill, because I don't have any counter space in my kitchen when the dishes are spread everywhere. Make sure that whenever you wash the dishes, you get them put away as well, because it's gonna clear off your counter spaces for you. It may also be a good idea to do a quick spray and scrub of the counters. I know my counters tend to collect just food crumbs and some stickiness from whatever it is that we've been making or cooking. So if you have like a multi-purpose countertop spray, go ahead, spray them down, wipe them down. Now is a great time to do that. And step 7 is to go ahead and sort the laundry. If you started laundry at the beginning of this process and it's not quite done yet, then that's fine. Whenever it gets done, go ahead and sort and fold. For me, I had laundry to start, and I also had laundry that was already clean that I needed to sort and put away. Getting the laundry sorted, put away, where it goes is going to be, once again, such a relief. When you get up in the morning, all of your A-game clothes are back in their drawers where they belong, and you can wear all your favorite clothes, see what you have. So getting the laundry sorted, that is the last step of the essential home reset. And just like that, you're done. In about 2 hours, you have the main spaces in your home clean, reset, ready to go. And for me, I can just breathe a huge sigh of relief, and other things start going better too. When I wake up in the morning, I am more inspired to actually cook a healthy breakfast in a clean kitchen. I am more inspired to make the bed the next morning because everything around it already looks so clean. So I hope that these steps for an essential home reset have been helpful for you. If there's something that I left out that you would do in your essential home reset, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear, and we will see you next time. Hey friend, thanks so much for watching. I wanted to take a quick moment and invite you to join us inside the Clean Sink Challenge. This challenge is the perfect follow-up to an essential home reset because it's going to keep you inspired and on track with your dishes for 21 days straight. So check out all of the information in the links below. There is a printable that's included, bonuses, Facebook Live events, giveaways. It's gonna be a great time. It's all starting on Monday, October 11th. Check it out in the links below. If you're watching this after the fact and October 11th of 2021 has come and gone, then check out the links below to make sure that you are signed up for our email list, because that is where you're going to get all of the information about all of the organizing goodness we have prepared for you. All right, have a good day.